in just a couple of months, MrBeast's chocolate brand Feastables was able to earn $10 million in revenue, which is quite a slap in the face for Hershey's, who had to wait a decade to earn half of what Feastables made. But Hershey's didn't make Squid Games in real life, so that all kind of makes sense in the end. While most brands rely on influencer marketing to promote their products, MrBeast created a distinction from his competitors by making the core of his brand a fun-filled and immersive experience. And in a world with a highly energetic and tech-savvy customer base, MrBeast's creative stunts and gimmicks for advertising really made all the difference. Not to mention that if he invited me to an event, I would come. You don't have to be shy, Jimmy. I'm ready to be a part of the group. Please invite me. But marketing his chocolate bars as a healthier alternative to Hershey's products is also a big contributing factor to Feastables' success, because by now we've heard countless studies branding sugar as the #1 culprit for numerous health problems because, Jacob Rothschild funded them, but all Hershey ever did was turn a blind eye. Kind of like me when I saw that kidnapping last April. What? Damn. Anyways, Feastable was able to address this problem, not the kidnapping problem, that's a whole other story, but they were able to address this sugar problem by identifying itself as a brand that encourages snacking minus the added guilt. MrBeast was able to make Feastables healthier by removing any artificial flavoring in his products and focusing on 4 main ingredients: cane sugar, cocoa bean, cocoa butter, and sunflower lecithin. With a mission to change the way people consume chocolates, MrBeast's Better For You snacking brand launched its initial line of gluten-free and organic chocolate bars on January 29th of 2022, with flavors ranging from original chocolate, almond chocolate, and quinoa crunch. He later expanded the Feastables product line to include Better For You snacking MrBeast chocolate chip cookies made with a gluten-free flour blend, vegan chocolate chips, coconut oil, cane sugar, and sea salt. Since its first rollout in the market, Feastables has been making Hershey's, one of the world's largest chocolate manufacturers, queasy. Maybe they've been eating their own chocolates, but I mean they should be, because compared to the United States' most notable chocolate brands, which use artificial ingredients and a ton of refined sugars, Feastables is made up of healthier, more organic ingredients. And in this era where eating clean and maintaining a healthier lifestyle is growing in popularity, sweet chocolate bars that can do away with additional sugars are very much welcome. It's kind of sad that eating healthy is growing in popularity. Like, shouldn't that be the standard? I mean, for comparison, a bar of Hershey's milk chocolate contains 26 grams of sugar. That's 5 grams more than Feastables. And if you're the type of person who can eat a whole chocolate bar in one sitting, 26 grams of sugar pretty much sums up your recommended daily sugar intake. Feastables' smooth, rich, and delicious chocolate bar even comes with a plant-based option, an indulgent snack that doesn't come with diabetes. That sounds like a pretty good deal. And compared to Hershey's, Feastables has also taken a more sustainable approach to making their chocolates, an approach that appeals not only to health buffs, but also environmentalists and nature lovers. And Greta Thunberg is reportedly their #1 customer. Oh, you want a source? We got no sources, or just take my word for it, alright? On their website, they also noted that their high-quality chocolate bars use milk sourced from grass-fed animals, a type of commercial milk proven to be healthier for humans because of its higher nutrient content versus milk sourced from conventionally raised animals. Drawing from his personal experience coping with Crohn's disease, MrBeast's idea behind Feastables was to create a delicious treat that people can enjoy with a limited number of ingredients. He believes in his product so much that he even went as far as directly comparing his chocolate bars to those of Hershey's in his now banned TV ad. In the commercial, he bashed Hershey's for adding too many ingredients in their chocolate bars. He went on by calling his chocolates great tasting bars that only have a handful of the finest and easy to pronounce ingredients, a claim so vulgar actually that it was enough to get rejected and branded by national TV as non-compliant. But was it really non-compliant, or was Hershey's just soiling their pants? Obviously, Feastables was insanely successful. To help launch his chocolate brand, MrBeast was able to raise $5 million last year from investors, with Feastables being valued at a whopping $50 million. The brand was able to sell more than 1 million bars of chocolate within 72 hours after launching in January of 2022 and quadruple those sales within the next 3 months. They're also now available online on GoPuff and in 4,700 Walmart stores in the US, but MrBeast is far from done. He and his team are planning to expand Feastables' market reach to 40 to 50,000 more stores by the end of 2023, which is obviously quite an ambitious number of retail stores to reach, but do you know what's even more mind-boggling? Instead of putting out more ads to promote his products, MrBeast had to stop promoting them for 3 months because they couldn't keep up with the demands every time he invited people to buy his chocolates. Imagine having to stop advertising your product because you're selling way too much. Now, that's a good problem to have, obviously. And well, it seems like only MrBeast could have this kind of problem. But I mean, if he had me on the team, I could probably sort this out in a day, but you know, he doesn't want to, so be it. But on a serious note, what made Feastables so successful? Well, let's break it down, shall we? When MrBeast debuted Feastables, he made sure to rally the crowd by turning the snacking brand's first promotional campaign into an epic gamified experience. In true MrBeast fashion, he began his campaign by announcing a $1 million sweepstake in prizes and offers, including Teslas, Artesian Builds gaming computers, and a lifetime of MrBeast chocolate bars, cash prizes, among many others. Upon purchase, consumers were directed to enter codes that appeared on the product's packaging on a dedicated website to verify if they've won any instant prizes, with every entry nearing toward a draw for the grand sweepstakes. Again, please invite me to one of these things. He kept the momentum by going full Willy Wonka and invited 10 lucky grand prize winners to travel and compete in one of his YouTube videos for a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to win MrBeast's Chocolate Factory. And don't even get me started with their packaging. They were specifically designed to look bright and loud to appeal to his followers and target market who spend hours watching YouTube videos. From the onset, MrBeast already attempted to immerse his customers in a special experience to help promote Feastables, whereas Hershey's only opened its original factory for public tours in 1910, a decade after it started selling chocolate bars. MrBeast shared that when he's coming up with these ideas, he would always ask himself, what is something I think my audience will get most excited about, that they'll like, what's interesting, what's the most spectacular thing we can do, and it doesn't get more of a spectacle than flying people in to compete for a chocolate factory. On Halloween of 2022, MrBeast broke the internet when he announced his collaboration with Stories of Fortune. No, I'm just kidding. No, it was actually with YouTube's faceless musician, Corpse Husband, to launch Feastables' new product, a limited edition cookies and cream corpse bar. You know, that doesn't sound that appealing when you think about it, but it does sound appealing at $8.99 a piece. That partnership alone has earned MrBeast millions of dollars in revenue. MrBeast's marketing stint was even applauded by former RX Bar president Jim Murray, saying, from a brand standpoint and understanding his audience, he's brilliant. The way he thinks about business is incredibly impressive, and I've learned a lot from him. Now the two are in talks to expand Feastables' current product portfolio, as MrBeast brought in Jim Murray to lead the company's strategy. MrBeast's marketing strategy and the fact that he's the face of a brand with a large following gives Feastables a certain level of originality and a sense of community that Hershey's lacks. They may have a Hershey's Chocolate World and a chocolate tour to go with it, but as big as they are, they simply don't have the reach and virality that MrBeast has, and in today's world, virality is power. Feastables' success can also be attributed to the impact of social media in making the gamification experience a trend. Clearly, social media is a game changer for the food industry, or for any industry for that matter. Aside from brands being able to market their products effectively and efficiently, digital content creators like MrBeast can also leverage their enormous social media presence to build a brand centered on their ethos. I mean, if you think about it, Feastables really is such a promising brand because unlike Hershey's, Feastables isn't just a confectionery company. It's a snack company that prides itself on healthy and sustainable snacks, giving the brand a lot of opportunities to come out with a wider range of products in the years to come. Given how fast Feastables is growing and what MrBeast has planned for its future, it wouldn't be a surprise if Hershey starts taking notice. They've been the top brand in the world when it comes to chocolate for over a century now, but MrBeast is looking to overtake them within the next few years. So, are we about to see Feastables become the new global chocolate authority?